We've been to the Grand Canyon 6 times and it still hits us every time. Even this time, Lorena stopped just before the rim and said something I'll never forget. She said, "I won't look until you look." What is going on, Adventure Nation? Today's video starts at the Grand Canyon. We have been to the Grand Canyon, I don't know how many times, maybe half a dozen? Maybe more?
I was gonna say since we got married.
Yeah, since we got married.
Even then, you many times before.
Yeah, love this place. Absolutely love this place. So we're starting up at the village and we are gonna head towards the visitor center, which is a hike, walk that we've never done before. So this is gonna be pretty cool.
We're literally right next to it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right along the edge of the canyon. So we're gonna walk, I don't know what we calculated to be, maybe 2.5 miles, and then we can always take the bus back if we want. So let's go do it. So this is pretty cool. We have never done this before. This is the Trail of Time. So it starts way up ahead of us in today, and then goes back behind us to 2,000 million years ago and explains all the different types of rock formations and stuff along the way that make up the Grand Canyon. It's really pretty cool. So we've been walking by a few of the spots and checking out the different types of rocks, stuff we know nothing about, but we are learning.
And read about it.
And reading about it, and it is really pretty cool. So you should walk the Trail of Time.
Coming up right here.
Phantom granite. 1,662 million years ago. That is crazy.
That's a cool looking one too.
Very cool looking. You are well aware, Lorena, that we may get soaking wet, right?
I'm prepared. Rain jacket, then I'm gonna put my hat right now too.
Oh, I didn't bring a rain jacket.
Too bad.
For me, it's gonna be under trees or indoors. It's gonna be my rain jacket. But yeah, it's not looking very good as you look out over the canyon there. It looks like rain is pretty much imminent. It might not be moving in this direction. It might be moving somewhere else. You can continue to walk the Timeline Trail, or you can branch off on the older trail that takes you a little bit closer to the edge of the canyon, although it isn't quite as wheelchair friendly as the Timeline Trail.
As you can see here, Angel Canyon Trail. Are we gonna do that one, Paul? You can see it from the top.
Over there is the trail that you can hike down from the top, and you can see all the switchbacks all the way down the hill until you disappear onto, and that's not the bottom, that just takes you into, I think it's called the Garden of the Gods or something like that. I don't know, I'll put it up on the screen, but that is the trail that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. You can walk across the canyon and up to the North Rim. When are we going to do that?
I mean, I have been preparing all this time. I can do it tomorrow.
One of the signs says that each step is about 1 million years. And then they've got these markers in the ground that show you approximately your timeline as you're walking along. So we'll show you here.
I want to know whose steps, because I think my steps are 500,000 years.
Yeah, your steps are 500,000.
Your steps are?
Mine are 1 million. So we're just shy of the 220.
And there's markers.
Yes.
On every step.
Oh, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a pretty big step. It's not a normal step by any means, but pretty cool.
And the markers are done with pennies. I thought that was kind of cool too.
Yes, the markers are old pennies, which we don't need anymore, which is actually kind of nice. So we're at 190 million years and we're walking it back to the present time.
And it's already sprinkling.
And it is sprinkling, but it feels nice.
Yes.
And it's actually a perfect day to be out going for a walk, as long as it doesn't pour. But it's not looking good. Check this out. Okay, so you can see here that we've been congratulated. We've walked 2 billion year timeline of the Grand Canyon geology. Check that out. Now we're gonna see what happened in the last 1,000,000 years. Because right here, we are at the 1,000,000 year mark. All right, right here. And from here on up that way, we're gonna see what happened in the last 1,000,000 years. This is gonna be kind of cool. We've never done this. I think this might be new.
I'm just gonna say we're gonna see what happened the first 1,000,000 years.
The first 1,000,000 years, not the last 1,000,000, yes.
It's the last 1,000,000 for us because we came from the
Yes, exactly.
other side.
But it says that we've walked a 2 billion year timeline, so it's congratulating us from that side. What is it saying here? Oh, see, you've just walked 1,000,000 years. So if you're coming from this side, you've walked 1,000,000 years, and you're about to walk a 2 billion year timeline heading towards the village. All very, very cool. And yes, the signage looks brand new, so I'm assuming all of this is brand new because I've never seen this before. Extremely cool. Talks about all of the geology. There's spots where you can look out. These here are pointing out at the areas where that sits in that, and that sits in that. And it tells you what you're looking at through these little, they're not even telescopes, they're just your naked eye, but it helps you focus on those areas of the rocks across the other side. Very, very cool. Let's get to the first 1,000,000 years. So yeah, we had started over here at the Grand Canyon Village, had walked all through here. We're now here, and we've got 20,000 years to walk back now. Oh, they squeeze time along the trail so we don't have to walk 1,000,000 steps. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
17, 16, 15, 14. We're at 1,000 years ago. And here showing that people have lived in this area for 10,000 years. So we're getting closer to the end of the trail of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Lorena.
We did it.
You've just walked the trail of time, a geology timeline. You've walked 2 billion years into the future.
I can't believe we walked that long.
That's crazy, right? We started down here at Tovar. We parked right here by this sign, and then we walked over here, and then we've walked along here to here. We're gonna go to the Geology Museum because we don't know anything about rocks, so we're gonna check that out for a little bit. Then we'll head over to the actual visitor center, which is in a different spot than the Grand Canyon Village. And we're probably gonna jump on a bus there, and I don't know if we'll go out further or we'll head back to the village. We don't know yet. Thoughts?
I'm up for it.
If you look really closely down here, you can see a tiny sliver of the river. You can't really see it from a lot of spots up here on the rim, but you can see it right down there. I'll zoom in. It's brown, not blue, but pretty cool. And where the green is, just before the river, that's part of the trail going down to the river.
We had never been to the Geology Museum here at the Grand Canyon and didn't know what to expect, but let me say it gave you all the information that you needed to ever know about the rocks at the Grand Canyon.
Oh, thank you.
The Geology Museum had this great diorama of the entire Grand Canyon that gave you a really good perspective of the canyon. There are all kinds of educational displays in here that people were looking at and reading, including this one that showed all of the different layers of the Grand Canyon. And some people just sat and stared out at the canyon, mesmerized, taking it all in and contemplating life. Kind of like Lorena here. So I sat down next to her and stared out at the canyon as well, and it is amazing.
One of the things you might want to check out here at the Grand Canyon is the ranger programs. You can see behind us there, the benches. That's where they do talks on geology and talks on the wildlife that are here and just the history of the Grand Canyon. And they have a program that runs every few hours, so you can check the daily schedule. And I think at 9 a.m. there's a rim walk, at 2 p.m. there's some geology stuff, at 3 p.m. there's other stuff. So throughout the day you can check out various things. learn a little bit more about the Grand Canyon, which is pretty cool.
The one I want to attend is the Critters Talk.
And we just missed it.
Yes, we did.
It was 2 p.m. It's 2:12 now, so I'll have to catch it on another day. We're going to be here for about a week, so we should be able to catch that. And now we are leaving the Geology Museum, and we're heading up to the visitor center. It's another half mile or so.
It seems like it's all uphill. Right?
Uphill both ways. Have made it over to Mather's Point. As you can see, it's a fairly popular spot. And from here you get a great view of the Bright Angel Canyon, which is on the other side. That is where you go up if you're hiking rim to rim to go to the North Rim. So the North Rim is about 1,000 feet higher than the South Rim. So usually the best bet is to start over there on the top. You hike down through Bright Angel Canyon down to the river, then you come back up through over here, and then up into the Grand Canyon Village. That's called Rim to Rim. We'd like to do it, just don't know if and when we'll ever be ready, because it would require a little bit of training. We definitely couldn't just go do it. Anybody else up for Rim to Rim? All right, Lorena just read a sign down there, and I'm sure none of you folks would do this, but just a reminder, condor died, right? You said because people were throwing coins and they were eating the coins because they're shiny. Don't throw coins and don't feed the wild animals. Two of like nature 101 rules, I think.
Yeah.
I guess the throwing coins thing is a little bit different, but don't feed the wild animals is really kind of rule number 101.
Including squirrels.
Including squirrels, yes. Because then they'll
bite you.
They might bite you, and that wouldn't be good. But pretty sad, the condor died.
Yeah.
After arriving at the Grand Canyon Visitor Center, we checked out some of the trail maps to see if we couldn't find something that we might be able to do later, which we did, hint, hint. And then we headed inside of the visitor center to see what information we could find inside. When you go to a national park, the visitor centers can be a wealth of information, and actually sometimes they can be a little bit too overwhelming. This map on the wall was really cool and showed the route of the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon, and then there was some information on some of the original expeditions that went down through the canyon on the Colorado River. All very, very good information. There is also a gift shop here at the Grand Canyon Visitor Center where you can go get a souvenir or two of the Grand Canyon, and there is all kinds of stuff in there for you. But soon we headed over to the buses to head back over to the village. Lorena and I took the Blue Route bus from the Grand Canyon Visitor Center. We're now down at the Grand Canyon Village. We're gonna wander around here, see what trouble we can get into. Take a different look.
Just wander the village.
Yeah, wander the village, take a different look at the Grand Canyon. And here's the Bright Angel Trailhead. This is if you're doing rim to rim, you can do it from here or from the other side over to here. Right through there.
From where the bus drops you off, you can take a beautiful rim trail along the Grand Canyon over to the studios and restaurants and things. You'll get to see one of the trails that heads down into the canyon. It has the arch, and then you head on over, and one of the first things you'll run into is the Kolb studio, which we decided to check out. From the Kolb studio are absolutely incredible, and it allows you to totally understand why the Kolb brothers chose this location for their studio. I don't know if we've ever been in there before, so we decided to walk around and check all of the displays out. And once you get into the back where the actual studio was, It is really incredible. There is so much great information back there from the Kolb brothers, and just great information about the history of the Grand Canyon itself. The Kolb studio is definitely worth your time to stop in for an hour or two and wander around and just learn about the history of this amazing place.
I don't know if Lorena and I have ever been in the Kolb studio before. I don't know if it's ever been open before, but it was pretty cool.
Auditorium area. We have been to the little store and just see the view and out, but I don't think we have seen it open before.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. A lot of really neat history in there about the Grand Canyon. Those guys had filmed the entire thing from the top up in Colorado, I think even up into Wyoming, all the way down.
Yeah,
and
they actually took the boats from Wyoming all the way to Needles.
Yeah, to Needles. So just really cool history and a lot of neat pictures, and obviously the old boat in there. So really worth the stop. And if you get a chance to see the Kolb studio when you're here at the Grand Canyon, you should do that.
After exploring the Kolb studio for the first time, we headed over to Lookout Studio, which is another amazing historic building right on the edge of the Grand Canyon. It is a gift shop, and it has some information on some more history of the canyon, and it is an amazing place to check out this view of the Grand Canyon. It's incredible.
I was looking for you.
I was waiting for you to come up here.
What an amazing view. Holy smokes. So obviously you can see the Havasupai Gardens down there. Some people know it as Indian Garden. And then obviously El Tovar over on that side. You'll know that from the movie Vacation, Chevy Chase.
From that.
Yeah. But just a spectacular view. Hence the name Lookout Studio, Lori.
Yeah, I wonder why they called it that way.
After leaving Lookout Studio, we headed up towards Bright Angel Lodge. This is an area that has the Bright Angel Hotel, obviously, and some restaurants, snack bars, and things like that. And there are some more opportunities to learn about the history of not only the buildings, but the people who have made the Grand Canyon what it is today.
I will say that it is summer, so it is absolutely dead up here.
Yes.
There's no people.
Yes.
Now, we did hit it on a good day where it's a little bit cloudy, so it's not quite as hot. Probably low to mid 80s, so not too bad. Still a little bit warm. When we were out on the other side there, we were sweating it up a little bit, but it's really weird not to have any people around.
More than hot is humid because of the storms. We have storms around. So I think it's more because we're low 80s, but yeah, it's humid. But yeah, it's crazy to not see people here.
We've never been here when it's been like this. It's wild. Busiest season for the Grand Canyon, we've been told, is like September, October, and April, May. It's kind of their peak seasons, when spring and fall.
We have never been to the Grand Canyon, where you can walk between the Bright Angel Lodge and the El Tovar without seeing a single person. It was insane.
Dreams of mountains as in their sleep, they brood on things eternal.
I know where you're
Oh, sorry.
Brokers are open.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go inside.
The historic El Tovar Hotel sits just feet from the edge of the Grand Canyon's south rim. It was built in 1905 by the Fred Harvey Company and the Santa Fe Railway. This National Historic Landmark blends Norwegian villa styles and kind of a Swiss chalet. It features 78 unique rooms, a cozy rustic lobby, and a fine dining room. We opted to head out onto the porch and grab a drink outside.
Well, that is not something you get to see every time you're at the Grand Canyon. Nice little rainbow over the canyon. That's awesome. As the sun's setting. Pretty cool there.
The last stop on today's visit to the Grand Canyon was the Verkamps Visitor Center. It features all kinds of exhibits focusing on the Grand Canyon community, what it was like to live and work here, right next to one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It is definitely worth a stop.
Lori and I had a little drink at the El Tovar, visited Verkamps, which was really cool. The history in there is pretty neat, just like every other place we've been today. And now we're getting ready to watch a display of, I believe, Hopi Indian dancing, which is what all these people are here for. You can hear the music in the background. So, looking forward to this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna enjoy this one a lot.
Thank you for joining us on this adventure at the Grand Canyon, and we'll see you in the next video.